We are live. I start every live with we are live. Because it's always a shock, isn't it? It takes so long to actually go live. Good afternoon, 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Good afternoon. Hi. It's another impromptu. I feel like we should schedule these further out.
I know, but we never know what we're doing until the day, do we? I mean, that's not the case because like we do have like customers booked in and stuff like that. But like
if you get to stay half hour, we think, oh, let's quickly go live.
Yeah, well, we can get live into there.
So we're live.
Here we are.
And we thought we would talk to you guys about finding your niche. Yeah, why we niche down. How we niche down.
Yeah.
And how we are still managing to run a business, even though we only shoot, photograph, maternity newborn, which is a very small niche in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and I didn't realise how small a niche it was until I started going to the photography conferences and stuff, like the events, the photography shows and stuff. And as I was walking around, I was thinking, well, that's catered to newborn and maternity. And then realised it's because it's such a small. There's not that many people doing it.
I just realised that we have my phone.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a bit of a shock to the system because so like that, done it, like because you niched that or
I am listening, carry on.
Yeah, you niched down before I joined on to the company, wasn't it? Like before I came in as a partner. So I've only ever known that side of things. So yeah. So you're gonna have to tell the story of how you kind of niched into it.
Okay.
And then I'll come in when I came in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. So back in 2012.
Yeah.
It's 2012? Yeah, been doing 12 years, just over. I shot everything. I would literally photograph anything, really.
Yeah.
I don't think I said no to anything.
I mean, you do that now if you could get away with it.
I wouldn't. I don't want to photograph your wedding.
Oh no. Okay.
I photographed a bit of everything, and there was loads of things that I enjoyed, loads of things that I hated.
Yeah.
And I really loved newborn and maternity photography. Hi Ash. Good afternoon.
Hi.
So we, as I was going, it took me about 8 years, I'd say, before I was like, no, I'm just going to do kind of family photography then. So it was maternity, it was newborn, it was family photos, first birthdays, cake smashes, like 6-month sessions, a bit of
first year really, wasn't it?
First year, but also families then. So then every year I would take family photos for like going on. So and I didn't really enjoy the family side. Not didn't enjoy, like, because I still enjoy having them now and again, but I really enjoy doing the newborn stuff.
Yeah.
So I concentrated on that, and I went to as many like online workshops and things like that as I could, learned as much as I could about it, and started just posting mostly newborns. And then I got more newborns, and the more I like left the other stuff out, the more
of the things you wanted to photograph were coming in.
Yeah. So, and then 2018, I went on maternity leave. You went on maternity leave from your job.
Yeah.
And I realised how important it was for those. We were doing maternity photos, but not to the scale we are now.
No.
And I realised how important those maternity photos were, and thought, actually, we need to be looking at that more. So 2018, when we both were on maternity leave, we had a conversation about, let's work on that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do with it.
And I started helping Abigail out while I was on maternity leave, just for a bit of adult conversation and to get out the house and to give Abigail a hand. But we put our heads together, didn't we? We were like, this could be fantastic. Let's work on it.
Yeah.
And then we built it to a place where I couldn't go back to work, really, because it was too much for you to do on your own. So
in 2019, then you became a partner.
I did.
We split the business 50-50, and it became Abigail Lewis Photography that we kind of know today.
Yeah. But we're still kind of niching down in way. So like, as much as it took like the 8 years to decide, right, the maternity and newborn was with the avenue you want to go down, Now we're still, do you know
It was
what?
finding our style, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
how do we fit into that category and how are we unique within that category?
Yeah. And what can we do to be unique? And what do we love that we could bring into it? And that's where the destination maternity came into it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't enjoy what you're photographing, if you're not super passionate about what you're photographing, that comes across in your work.
100%.
Like, you're like, oh, do you know what? If, like, weddings, like, we know how we feel about a wedding. Like, if you were
And my
not-
wedding photos, like I shoot weddings now and again when like somebody really nags me and forces me into it. And the photos are great. Like nobody's ever been upset by
No.
their photos. They've all loved them. But I know that there's somebody at the door. But I know they probably could have been, there was somebody better out there. Like I know for a fact there's somebody that could have done a better job because I'm just not passionate. And I on the day I'm happy and I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't do a bad job, but it's not the best, absolutely like amazing thing you could ever see in your entire life because I'm just not passionate about weddings. I don't want to be there. It's too long a day. My joints can't take it. And it's not something that I enjoy doing. So whereas our maternity photography, it's completely different. You can see the passion in there. You can see how much we enjoy doing it by the images.
Absolutely.
What was that then?
There was somebody picking up a Christmas order. It was arranged very last minute. They were,
okay.
Yeah, it came in last minute, not expecting this side of Christmas. So they were very
Oh, I know who it was, yeah.
Yeah, so they were very grateful to come and grab it quick before we.
I thought Kristie just scheduled a live at the same time she scheduled a pickup then.
Oh,
That was
no.
just not a pickup that was scheduled.
No, it wasn't scheduled. It was your orders arrived before Christmas. So if you like, you can come down today before this time. So they made it before that time.
They did. Well done.
Yeah.
Have you got any orders left? Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah. Are they picking up before Christmas? I don't know who that is.
I don't think so.
What's in it? An album?
No. I'll talk to you about that one after.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we digress.
Yes.
If you are just joining us, guys, let us know where you are watching from. And what kind of photography niche you're in if you are a photographer. So yeah, 2019, we decided actually we're going to make a difference with our maternity photography because it wasn't the one. We weren't putting enough effort in. Not enough effort because we weren't putting effort in.
It wasn't that. It was that we didn't
know enough about it.
No,
we didn't know how to pose. We didn't know how to light it.
Until that point, it was always like just
have an add-on.
Yeah, check it on if you're having a newborn session. Like, add on a couple of pictures of your bump. Like,
yeah.
So it was never and at that point, if you went on Pinterest and had a look at maternity, it was all holding the shoes over the top of your bump. And
holding a scan on the top of your bump.
Yeah, it was all very samey.
Cliche.
Yeah, and we were like, do you know what? If we're going to do this, let's do it. Let's do something different. Let's do it. Let's just find our style within the niche.
So we went through a lot of Vogue and Harper's Bazaar kind of magazines looking for posing.
We love all of those kinds of magazines.
High fashion, editorial kind of stuff. So we went through a lot of that looking for posing and just inspiration.
Yeah.
We again went to online workshops. So we found Karen Bagley. We invested in a mentor who is amazing and we love her.
Yeah.
Karen Bagley, who is an American maternity photographer and underwater photographer.
Yeah.
Based out of Atlanta, Georgia. She helped us massively, and it was just honing our skills as much as possible. Like we're really good at like, this is where we're lacking. Let's just focus on it, and we'll focus until we like, actually, this is good now. And we don't ever maintain that. We never like to plateau. We're always moving forward.
Yeah.
But it's just we always have a main focus of what we're like.
As soon as we have achieved our goal, it's okay.
Great.
Perfect. We've achieved that one. What's the next one? On to the next one. What are we aiming for now?
Oh, why is our internet going off? Hold on a sec.
Okay. And I feel like that's kind of where we're at the minute, aren't we? Because we've been doing a bit of planning on where we start our year next year.
Yeah.
We have been doing some planning on where we would like to be by the end of the year. We've done some planning on some goals that we'd like to achieve and the areas that we are going to work on to enhance the bits that we feel like could be enhanced next.
Yeah. So our yearly goals are then broken up into quarterly goals of how we're going to get to that point. And then those quarterly goals are broken down to what we're going to do each month together, every week. And then sometimes we even go down to the day. Like, what can we do today that will be a baby step towards that goal?
Yeah.
And I think that's really important.
It is, yeah. Because if you're not striving to be better in what you're doing, you gotta stay.
You just stagnate, don't you?
And you become irrelevant.
Yeah, very quickly within photography.
Very quickly, yeah. And there's always trends. And I'm not saying jump on a trend.
No, because we try to stay away from trends as much as possible.
But just doing something that you absolutely love and then just making it better. Right, how can I make it better now? Now that I've done that, how can I make it? What's the next level? And the next level and the next level.
Yeah.
And just keep going with it, innit?
Yeah. Because the second you go, oh yeah, I'm really good at that. I don't need to learn anymore. Like, everybody will overtake you, and before you know it, you're miles behind and you've got all that catch up to do. So it is really important to just keep learning and keep honing your skills. But yeah, there's a bit of controversy in it, whether you should niche down or whether you should just be an everything photographer and just do what you want. Do everything.
I think if you want to be an everything photographer and that makes you happy and you get out of bed in the morning and you're excited to do whatever you're going to do for the day, then
That's fine.
That's what it does it for you.
Yeah.
But if you want to specialize in something, it means that you are going to strive to be the best in that area. I'm not saying like, oh, we are better than other people in maternity or newborn. We are striving to be the best
So we can meet.
We've got our own style, so we don't look like anybody else. So we are being the best that we can be. That is different to everybody else,
and also
within our niche.
If we had stayed an everything photographer, we would never have got to this standard within our niche.
Never.
Which, like, it's hard for people in it because they go, right, well, if I lose all that business of first year photography and family photography and all that, there's not enough money coming in for me to concentrate on the other stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's hard.
Yeah.
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So you kind of got to get to a point where you can go, right, well, I can afford X amount a month now to just take on the newborn clients that I normally have. And then slowly we'll start to pick up, because you'll only be post if you do a newborn, you'll only post newborn photography. So the more you post about newborn photography, the more newborns we will attract, and it'll just snowball from there. And it is hard at the start to go, right, okay, well, I'm not going to post about those things anymore, and I'm only going to book newborns. But after like 6-7 weeks, you start seeing the effects on you.
Yeah.
And it's been worth it for us anyway.
And you'll still have these clients that we still photograph, like family.
Yeah. If you were but they're loyal and regular customers.
Yeah. And we've taken photos of their babies since they were like 5 days old. So like they will keep coming back to us, and that's absolutely fine. And you know what? We can still get excited about, like a family session when it's not the day in, day out, what we're doing all the time, because
and you get excited to see those clients because they've got, like, the kids have grown up another year and you haven't seen them for a year, and it's nice. And because they're your regular customers, they know you're only doing maternity newborn. They only recommend you to people who are pregnant. So, like, as much as it's not your kind of thing to do, our thing to do family photos now, those customers that come in for family photos are marketing for us.
They are.
So you're happy to do it.
And because we don't do an awful lot of that all of the time, when we do book one of those for a regular customer, we're like, oh, do you know what? Let's do this.
Yeah,
do you know what? They love this. Why don't we try doing this? So we can be a little bit more like experimental and do something that will excite us, and then end up with something that's more of our style, but doing it in that kind of way. Yeah. So I feel like even though we do still do a little bit of bits and pieces that are not maternity and newborn, they're still within our style.
Yeah.
And we can still get excited about those because we're not doing them all the time.
Yeah. I would also get really excited if I was asked by Formula 1 to take some photos. Gonna keep on it in every live stream. Not my niche, but I will take a photo of a Formula 1 car for a free ticket.
Yeah, but I don't feel like you could go and take a photo of a Formula 1 car that is going to be on par with the people that take pictures of Formula 1 cars as their day job. So you can see it in as many of these lives as you want to.
Perhaps they'll just want me to vlog it. That'd be nice. I'll go live stream. The scenes.
But I gotta come with him for that.
No, you haven't. Last time you came to the Formula 1, you ruined it.
Didn't ruin it.
Didn't make it better, no.
I had a lovely time.
We shan't talk about that. Anyway, I digress. I think niching down is a very good thing to do within a business, but it's each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the end of the live stream.
I don't feel like I got anything to add to that. I think that is correct. You are correct.
Should have started with that. It saves us all a lot of time.
No, it is though, isn't it? Like when you are specializing in something, that people will come to you because that is what you specialize in. That is what you know. That is what you are the expert in. The local
area, I'm Abby the baby photographer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not my actual title, but that's what I'm known as around here. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Being in a low income area and still being able to niche down.
Do you know what, right? Every time that I see somebody posting, oh, it wouldn't work by me because like, oh.
But we were the same though, when we, at one point, we were like, we can't charge expensive because people won't pay it. And we're in such a low income area, like we're never going to be able to just do maternity and newborn and charge that much.
Yeah.
We were there like,
Okay.
but until you change your mindset, and it's a really hard thing to change your mindset until you see working for somebody else. Like until you're in that mindset, you're not going to get it. But we are in a very low income area.
At one point, this was the lowest area in the UK. The next little village over.
It was the highest poverty
it was
rates in the UK.
Yeah.
So like, and if we can do it, anybody can do it. We have, I would say about 30-40% of our clients come from the local area.
Yeah.
The rest travel to us.
Or we travel to them.
Or we travel to them if they're destination sessions or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta broaden your marketing and they will come. If they like your work, they will come. People have found us from the most obscure of places.
Yeah.
And you ask them, like, well, where did you find us? And it's always like really like, I don't even know, like Google sometimes, but like really random places that you wouldn't expect.
And I love when
I'm really sad nobody's found us on TikTok or Threads yet. That's really like niche down in it.
I can remember. Do you know what? We've fallen off the face of the earth with TikTok, haven't we? And at one point, like we were doing really well on TikTok, weren't we?
Yeah. It was driving me nuts though, because you were the stupid videos that we were posting were doing better than the ones that I took ages doing. So
yeah,
ruined my life.
I forgot what we were talking about now because I'm thinking about TikTok.
Clients coming from all over the place.
Thinking about, what could stupid videos can I post on TikTok? I haven't done that in a while. I feel like we make a load over Christmas.
We've got loads that we haven't posted.
Oh,
stuff we put on shorts.
Oh, lovely.
I didn't realise I wasn't in camera, sorry guys.
I
can't get any further over.
Oh, I came to you then. Oh, you come to me. Yeah. What are we talking about? Before TikTok.
Clients coming to us instead of us going.
Okay, yeah.
People.
When a client fills out our contact form on the website, it asks for the address and the country that you're living in, and I love it when I have like Portugal or
we had California last week. Was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, California. Like I love it when it's not a UK address.
I mean, I love it when it's a UK address as well. I just like getting inquiries.
But how much more
happy mail?
How much more exciting is it when you see another country and like,
oh yeah, where am I flying to today?
Yeah,
I do like booking flights.
We all know you like booking flights.
Yeah.
Abigail comes in. She
you said it's every
turns on her computer, and the first thing that pops up is Sky Scanner.
You've got to know where the deals are. If that came up and it was like £15 to go to Marrakesh tomorrow.
Oh well, yeah, we'd be going to Marrakesh tomorrow, but still.
There we are then. So it's better to know about the flights, wouldn't it?
We're not in the country in January. It's going to be fantastic.
We have got a lot of travelling to do in January. And a little bit in February. And a little bit in March. I feel like I can fit in a lot more in February and March.
Our kids are not going to know what we look like, but
they might be able to come with us.
Okay. Deal.
I'm not going to tell a teacher that's happening though.
February half term. Are we going anywhere then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
With them, so that's fine. Get a little holiday. What happened to my coffee mug?
I was rushing, I was, because we were 3 minutes late to live, so I made coffee in a very quick fashion, and it ended up going down the side mug.
Lovely.
Still got a coffee opening.
I
I'm
have,
still
yeah.
live.
Nobody died.
Yeah, only a slight interruption when I have to go and answer the door for 2 minutes. Apart from that,
Oh, well, very smoothly.
oh,
Christmas holidays tomorrow, guys. We are breaking up for Christmas.
yes, tomorrow's our last day before we close the shop for 2 weeks of, I was going to say relaxation, but it's not going to be
It's not gonna be
relaxing.
relaxing
We
at
got
all.
kids.
And also we are hoping to do a live stream on the 30th. Let me check the diary.
30th?
Yeah.
Are we now?
Monday Night Live, 30th.
Okay.
Remember we had a whole conversation yesterday that I was going to be from my house, and I said, whose house are you streaming from? And you told me you come to mine.
Yeah, well, I can't stream from my house, so.
You can. Kristie will be taking a light home tomorrow, so she can stream from her house. And yes, we will hopefully have more content coming up anyway, scheduled.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of filming tomorrow. I'm excited
We've
because
said that every day this week.
I know.
Tomorrow we're going to film.
Yeah, but tomorrow we're doing the podcast, the Christmas special, and
Yeah.
and I've got a cute little outfit that I'm
Oh,
excited. No. Like Christmas. Could you wear your Christmas one?
I know. I haven't got it washed.
That sounds like a
Disaster.
you problem.
It might have gone in the wash day.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm excited for that because I'm like proper Christmas themed tomorrow.
Bless.
I'm not gonna lie, I ordered a new pair of Christmas earrings because I do love a little dangly Christmas earring. And they didn't come back in time, so I'm sad about that.
So yeah.
Be really good.
Coming in time for Christmas. It's
Oh,
fine.
I know, it was delayed. Yeah, so I'm hoping I'll go home today and it'll be there, and then I can wear them tomorrow.
We can all dream. Anyway, we have digressed, and I feel like we're just mumbling about rubbish. So should we leave it there for today?
Yeah, absolutely.
If we don't see you before, have a lovely Christmas, guys, and we will see you before the new year. Apparently, maybe not.
You know what we're like.
You'll see me. You won't see
You-
Kristie. I'll do a Monday Night Live by myself. It'll just be me mumbling about rubbish.
There we are. Have a lovely Christmas, and you'll see.
She will be on it. Okay. Bye.